I can't believe it's been a month since I last did my Argo video. It was done on the 17th and it was the Meet Kevin video. I'll share the link here. You can go in. I literally broke up that whole interview that was done. Made it a lot easier, give my own thoughts on a few things. It's a good video for Argo blockchain holders to look at. And then prior to that, it was the 14th. So we are on the 19th of January. So the 14th was the last time we actually looked at the stock. We've seen how construction was going. We looked at the charts. Plenty to get through. Let's go. Yeah. Coincidence. Yeah. Coincidence. Yeah. Coincidence. Something that happens by chance, I think not. What is the crack, everyone? Welcome back to Buy Wholesale. I hope, of course, you are all well. Today's video is going to be a lot of information getting through at you. It's been a while since we covered Argo with Christmas, with the new year, and then my newborn son came on the 8th of January. His name is Jasper, and I've done a couple of videos now, so I'll not go over it all, but delighted that he's here, and yeah, getting back up to speed and covering all their main holds on the channel as a bit of a refresh. So without further ado, let's go. There's been news updates on site, but I'll just bring you the latest update because there's no point going over the other ones as things have moved on. On the January the 7th, I will share this on my socials if you have me, and if you don't, get out of me, guys, come on. We have operational update then, mined 214 Bitcoin or equivalent in December. The mining revenue was 7.82 million. 10.5 USA dollars and a mining margin of 83. So we're still keeping that consistent mining margin, which is good. Bitcoin total mined for 2021 was over 2,000 Bitcoin, and at the month end 2,595 Bitcoin or equivalent. So yeah, good progress. As we know, Bitcoin price not doing too hot at the moment. I still fear that we could see in and around the 30,000. People don't like to hear that, but that could be the case. But look, we'll push on with more positive stuff. Here are some aerial pictures of the site. Look at this, guys. We have it all closed. Wow. Again, you know my thoughts on it. I've got another stock we cover on this channel, ABML, and I have to say the progress has been phenomenal by Argo blockchain. I think it's perhaps because a lot of the stuff they have is on site. We look at this here, we can see, wow, all the cranes, all the roof, the inside is now being fitted out. We can see here, the guys out there with a jackhammer, still digging, still going in. So I would imagine all of this is going to be for the power banks and stuff like that they're going to be installing. You see all the timber frame here. So it's about a month away from completion is what he's saying here. So the M&E stuff, the mechanical and electrical stuff is all going to be going in. So you have your air ventilation, your fit out, all that kind of stuff is going to happen. It looks really, really good, and well done to the team for getting to that stage so quickly. Bit of snow up in Quebec, I'm sure it's nippy up there, and that was on the January 17th, and says everyone is business as usual, so hopefully there's no stalling of any Bitcoin being mined from that. I also want to give a shout out to one of the subscribers, Brianna. She has started her job in Argo blockchain the other day. I'll not put a picture up in case she doesn't like that kind of thing, but she's in the Facebook groups. Well done, congratulations on that. She did message me to say, videos like this has helped her prepare for that interview, and she smashed it, she got it. So well done to her. She can't disclose any insider information. She made that clear, but it's good to have her there, and you never know, maybe she'll give her boy a little shout if Peter was ever about. But anyway, and the last piece of news that I want to bring is the breaking news today. Argo blockchain PLC announces update on Argo Labs. So we've talked about this before. It's a bit of a side thing to Argo. They have approximately 10% of the company's crypto assets hodl in Argo Labs. So it kind of deals with all that background stuff. We know that they like to help out startup companies. We've done videos on WonderFi and Pluto, and I'll share the link to that videos. You can go in and get an understanding of these side projects to Argo. Again, another video that gives you a bit of more information on all about Argo. But the announcement is really that they have appointed VM. They've hired VM as the CFA, as the head of Argo Labs. Over 8 years experience. The guy seems to be a welcomed addition to the team, and that's really it. And Peter Wall goes on to say, they're going to continue supporting this. So that's a bit of news there. So let's talk about the elephant in the room. Why the blue hell is Argo falling? When is the bottom coming? When is this going to the moon? Let's have a look at Bitcoin. We can see what's going on here. I had done this previous thing here, which is on the day chart. I said it's a head and shoulders, and what happens on the head and shoulders? Well, hopefully we're going to go up a bit. We have seen ever so slightly a bit of a bounce. If we zoom in, we can see, we've had this little jump and people are getting a bit excited again. you know, it kind of touched 44, 45,000. Oh, it's happening, we're going to the moon. I don't know, I still see us potentially maybe going up to about 50, but I think we're going to fall down. And like I said, we've drew this level of support, head and shoulders. Just my thoughts. I'm prepared for 30, and the way I've done, I haven't been buying any Bitcoin since we have fell down to this level. I haven't bought Bitcoin since about October time. I'm not on no intentions of buying anymore. I want to see what way this plays out. However, if we break support and we look to go up, I have no problem buying in and around sort of 50,000. Maybe potentially we'll see, but I feel it could go down. I'd rather play this out because, as we know, if a stock falls 50%, you need it to go up 100%. I'd rather miss a slight rise than catch a falling dagger. So that's Bitcoin. Bitcoin going down is going to pull Argo down. In my video on the 14th, and you can fact check this, you can go in, we talked about support levels, we talked about different things. We were about 98, so we were here. So 98p roughly we were at, and we have fell 15% odd, and where are we currently at? We're at 82, and we have seen 81 as of the other day. So for those people that say TA don't mean anything, I don't know. So in the same vein, and as I said in the video, take this as your average levels. I was working it out on about a 20% pullback from the pound to about 80, and again we've got about just slightly more actually. The ARBK this is the ARBKF. It's tanked even harder. On the month, it is down 24%, which is surprising. But then if we look at the ARBK, the NASDAQ listing, it's tanked 28% now, 27%. On the videos that we've covered previously, these things were all to mirror each other. And I can take so much that there is an exchange rate issue going on. The dollar is significantly rose by several percent. So I can kind of allow for that for the LSE to the NASDAQ, but I'm not too sure why the ARBK, as you can see, is down 27% on the month, but the ARBKF is only down 23.5. So if you're holding the ARBK, that's actually some guy that said to me, oh, I'm getting stroked, I'm suffering really bad on ARBKF, are they trying to get me to sell my shares, what's going on? And I actually had to point out to him, you know, you're actually doing better off on the ARBKF. I still don't really think it matters too much. When the thing takes off, it'll take off, but personally speaking, I never had any ARBKF. I didn't have exposure to it. I have a split LSE and NASDAQ, just so I can always trade Argo from 8 o'clock in the morning to 9 o'clock at night. It is fantastic. So that's where I have my monies, and we'll see where we go. But let's just have a look now at the bit of detailed TA. This is the LSE. As you can see here, we drew these levels of support. I did say we would go down to this level, and I did also say that this level of support doesn't necessarily mean the bottom. The bottom, if you want to know where I believe the bottom could be, I believe the bottom could be a hell of a lot lower, as potentially as low as 20p a share, and that is terrifying to say, but listen, if Bitcoin goes down, it's going to go down. I've done my videos on recession. I would almost go out on a limb and say you will hear the word recession within the next, I've sort of said 6 to 8 months. I'm just going to say within the next year. You can never time these things, but I truly believe the American government have not got this under control. Powell and the boys have dropped the bag. It's for a different video. So considering all of this, we're seeing inflation going up. We're seeing the pay rise that the UK workers finally got is all but being wiped out due to inflationary interest, and energy costs are going to go through the roof. Every household in the UK is going to pay a lot more for their energy bills over the next 18 months. The world is a mess. So this could fall more. I'm prepared for it. Might have a nibble at this level just on the off chance, but really I'm so focused more on Bitcoin rather than Argo. I'm using Bitcoin as my guidance to buy more Argo, and I would be treading carefully. But if you're opening up a position for the first time in Argo here at 80 cents, at 80p, why not? A really great price. But my problem, not my problem, but my situation is I've bought a lot, and I've been buying dips, and I've just timing it in. If I was buying every little dip on this thing, I'd have no money left. I would be Ian Beale. I've got nothing left. Currently, you know, there is a bit of a green day here coming. We're up 1% or whatever. It's very minor. The charts look horrible. Not going to lie to you. It does not look good. This isn't just Argo though. It really isn't just Argo. This is across the board. I look at my watch list from yesterday. It was a bloodbath, and I could pull up any chart you want to look at and it will show you something very similar. Let's just even look at charge point, for example. Blood, wouldn't touch it with a barge pole, massively down on the year, so do have some perspective. Tread very, very carefully. I would not be surprised if we did see new lows, maybe even in around sort of a 65 level, and if it falls through that and Bitcoin goes down, and strap in, buckle up. Look, this is a long hold. We've got a construction site going on. It's going to take time. Bitcoin's got to go through its bearish period. 2024 is when the next halving's coming. There's plenty of things in the pipeline. There is no need to rush or panic of Argo. It will be completely fine. It's just going to take time. And your ARBK, look, it's a similar scenario. Wait, be very, very patient. If you're looking to open up a position, why not open up a position at these levels? We are significantly down from the highs, and even IPO price on the NASDAQ. You know, if you can get it in around $10, fill the boots. But again, don't go A and B. Be careful, phase in the money, time your buys. You'll get through it, give it time. That is the video. I hope you found it informative. If you have, please like, subscribe, help me grow the channel. I appreciate everybody for the support recently and helping me through these dark times, because when the stocks are down, no one's interested in YouTube. And you're doing these videos and really you're not getting anybody even watching them anymore. It's very, very frustrating. But I'm gonna write it out because that's what we do. Tough times don't last, tough people do. Remember that. Check out the course below. A lot of people are benefiting from the course now because they're starting to see, oh, well, hold on, this guy actually kind of does know what he's talking about. He's been calling these things for, what, 6 months? About that, every pretty much bit of TA seems to be on the money at the moment. So yeah, if you want to have a wee bit of an idea of what this means, check out the course, check out all the links down below, and I'll catch you in the next one.
Coincidence.
Yeah.
Coincidence.
Yeah.
Coincidence.